I was talking to Kelsey because or maybe it was a couple days ago, we were talking about her going Emerald and how excited I was to have her on the team and how excited she is to hit her goals. Here's the thing. We're going for elite as a team because elite equals growth. It means that our leaders are stepping up and growing their game. There goes Courtney. It means that our newer coaches are coming on stronger. It literally just means our team is growing, our leaders are growing a bigger income, our leaders are making a bigger impact, and our newer coaches are having success faster. That's all that elite means. Elite equals growth. Now, here's the thing. We were talking about how I don't want people, I want a team. And what a team means to me from a sports perspective is people who show up to practice, aka doing the vital behaviors, and sweat together, aka doing our workouts and showing up in our challenge group. Push together, puke together, get pissed off together, get frustrated together, push for, she's back. Push. So pushing for personal goals, a team works together, and then so you push for your own PR, your personal record in this team, and then when you all hit it, you celebrate together, right? That's what I want. That's what I want as a team. I don't want freaking people who are only going to be here to get drunk at the party. That's an after party. You know what an after party is? An after party is where you go party and celebrate your freaking success at the game that you showed up at. Okay? So me and Kelsey were talking about that because we are going to be an elite team this year. Elite equals growth. It just means you're growing. Your leaders are making more money. Leaders are making a bigger impact. And your newer coaches are starting off stronger. And that is what we want. And it equals growth. So going forward, I want you guys, when we talk about the business, I want to talk about the business in the aspect of stop talking about it, and I'm not saying any of you do this, but it's something that was brought to light at NLC. Stop talking about the business as a goddamn party. Because we kind of contradict ourselves in the fact that we talk about how hard it is to show up for yourself, how hard it is to work out, how hard it is to sweat every day. But then we're like, oh, come join our community and, join this business where we just hang out on beaches all the time and get wasted. Because one, that's not what we do, but that's what we portray. So if we just switch the verbiage and not contradict ourselves, because it's the same damn thing, and that's why this business aligns so well together. That's why I want a team that pukes together, sweats together, shows up to practice together, aka does the simple vital behaviors, and then when we all reach our personal records along the way, we'll celebrate together, and then when we hit elite as a team, we'll celebrate at the after party. But something that I'm going to be doing throughout this year, if you want to run in this business, I'm with you. You want to walk in this business, I'm with you. If you're going to throw a damn tantrum in the stands, I'm leaving you there. I'm not staying. We're running. We're walking. But if you're going to pull a Connor in the middle of the Target parking lot, your ass is staying there, and I'll see you when you're ready to step up to the plate. Because I focus so much on wanting to help everybody succeed, but not everybody's ready to succeed. And I can't hold this team back from growing by focusing on those people. So, just putting that out in the air. Okay, so as a coach, growing this business, focusing on growth, you do, but just keep in mind, you need to continuously have a transformation. When's the last side-by-side you did? Every program you finish, you need to do a side-by-side. Guys, I did my before picture for the Ultimate Reset, and I have to post this because it's relative, but I still see the 215-pound girl when I take my before photo. I look at that photo, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. My husband's like, would you stop? Why are you doing this? Because I'm human, because I was 215 pounds. But we have to take those before and afters after every program to show people that the transformation is possible. This is a transformation business. If you don't show people, you can't fake it. This isn't faking it till you make it. You can't fake this business. You either have a transformation or you don't. Same thing in the business aspect. Like, if you are showing up to your community and you're showing up to practice and you're doing the damn work, you're going to have a transformation mentally and physically, but also financially. This is going to impact your life where you'll have something to share about it. You can't fake this business and you can't fake your transformations. And some people like try to cheat their way through this business and it doesn't work. They fall off, they fail, and they quit. And they throw a temper tantrum in the stands is usually what happens. And I leave them there. So, when was the last time you had a transformation photo? Always take before and afters for every program that you're doing. When was the last time you hit a goal, evaluated it, and then leveled the F up? Because that's important too. Just like in this fitness journey, people aren't going to join you if you're not having a transformation, if you're not showing them what you're eating, if you're not showing them how this is changing you. Same thing in the business. If you're not inviting to the business, one, people aren't going to join you. The compound effect is not going to work. But when people do join you, you're not going to know what the hell to tell them to do because you don't do it. And they're going to see that you don't do it. So then you're not going to have a team that's duplicating what you're doing. They're not going to be able to empower other people to the mission that we're trying to accomplish. I'm always fascinated by people's lack of accountability. People always talk about negatively about the hustle and work ethic, but usually the people who talk negatively about it are the people that hustled for 2 weeks and didn't get anywhere, so they're pissed off and disgruntled, but they won't actually hold themselves accountable for longer than 2 weeks, and we all know that it takes 21 days to create a habit. So also, as a leader, are you constantly learning something new about yourself, about the business, how to implement the business? That's what podcasts are for. That's what personal development is for. I'm constantly listening, and y'all know because I share it with you guys in the team page. I'm constantly listening to something new, or I'm repeating listening to something. And who are you speaking to? Are you overwhelmed with other people's opinions of your business? Here's the thing. We're going to talk about a couple things. One, inviting is necessary. This business is foolproof, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't have a coach, so I pay somebody a ridiculous amount of money, please don't tell my husband, to hold me accountable, to level the F up to where I want to be. Because I know I can hit Success Club 10 by pushing the gas full throttle from the 1st of the month till the 10th of the month. It always happens. I hit Success Club 14 by like the 12th of this month. And normally what I do is I take my foot off the gas, I have fun conversations with people, I don't invite. Well, guess what? That person I pay kicks me out of the said group that we are in, calls me out on it, and doesn't give me my money back. Well, one, if you know anything about me, I will not be called out as the loser on anything. So I'm sitting here on the 20th of the month inviting like a mad person because I have to fill out this tracker that he told me that I need to fill out, or he's going to call me out and not give me my money back. Our tracker is foolproof. If you use it, it freaking works. If you invite 5 people a day, if you do the 2 business invites a day, it works. Now, here's the thing. A lot of you overcomplicate invites. Maybe you do, maybe you did, maybe you still do. I can send 20 invites way faster than you can because I no longer overcomplicate it. I know what I have to offer, and I'm not sitting there rethinking and reevaluating what I'm typing and deleting it and typing it again and deleting it. So the more confident, the more you do it, the more consistently you do it, the more confident you get in it. Okay? So follow the tracker, check things off, do the invites, because that is what's going to move your business forward for sure. But yeah. There's like, yeah. both. Because when I like, I don't necessarily start conversations with people. I kind of just drop in their inbox. There are so many different ways to go through this. So if someone's new in my Facebook, then I just send them a like, hey girl, thanks for the ad. Love meeting new people. Like, I already know what I'm going to say to them. So that's there. If they're following my stories, I already know what I'm saying to them. So it comes out really fast. Starting new conversations from like dead people who've been ghosting me is basic. It's just literally dropping love bombs in their inbox. Like yesterday's love bombs were like, hey girl, what did you do today to inch yourself towards the best version of yourself? You deserve it. Like just small love bombs like that is all that I do. But when I first started, I didn't do those things. It took me like 20 minutes to send one invite because I was like, does this sound stupid? Does this sound tacky? Does this sound salesy? Like, da 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 da. What's this person gonna think? Now, I don't give a rat's ass. I just send it. And I'm like, okay, 20 done, 50 done, like done, done, done. So the more you do it and the more conversations you are having right now, the more confident you get at it. And the more you see your people having success, the more you're like, you need this and you need that. You're going to be like Oprah. Like, you need a challenge pack and you need a challenge pack and you need a challenge pack. So I'm inviting all of you. That's what you're going to be like. So try not to get inside your head. And I know there are a lot of people on social media that used to be Beachbody coaches and used to be network marketers that try to tell you not to invite people. And I think it's horseshit because they are in our inboxes inviting us to their challenge of how not to invite. Does that sound backwards to you? So you quit Beachbody, one, to invite us, Beachbody coaches, to teach us how to attract people without inviting. That's hogwash. Like, seriously? Some of their content is beneficial. Like, how to use Instagram stories. I'll take that. But they're in my inbox inviting me. So what you're teaching is irrelevant because you're in my inbox inviting me. Does that make sense? So try not to let that kind of stuff get into your head. Also, remember when you're talking about the business and when you're talking about where you are now, where you want to go is not what your people want. Where you are now and what you have accomplished, whether it's to pay for 2 bags of groceries, whether it's to pay your car payment, whether it's to pay for your cell phone bill, whether it's to pay off credit, like to pay an extra credit card payment, whatever it is, that's what your people want. Just those small tidbits of success. They don't care. I mean, they care. They will care when you get there, but they can't see making $2,000 a month. They can't see making $2,000 a week. They can see paying for 2 extra bags of groceries. They can see paying a car payment. They can see those small things. So share those small things, even though your vision is even greater. And you can throw in your vision once in a while, but don't overwhelm them with that because people look at, oh my God, I'm going to get $2,000 a week, like in my taxes. That's how they look at it. So share where you were and the small things you've accomplished and where you want to go, but more often the small things that you're accomplishing. Because they can see what you've already accomplished as they have, like as themselves accomplishing it more than they can see the bigger goals. We need them to like believe small bite sizes, if that makes sense. And remember, like, what was your pain? Like when you started, use that because that's your people's pain. That's what they're feeling. And that's what you're here to help them change. And can you what? Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. My hearing aids.
Right? And, like, it's not a lot of money, but it literally covered my electricity bill.
Right. Okay, but those are, and here's the thing, and
You're
I love
muted,
you. And
I can't hear you.
Oh,
Why
no.
can't I hear you?
I can hear you. You can't.
No.
Hold on.
Did you mute yourself?
I don't know what I did. What? If you're Mac.
If we knew sign language, it would be very beneficial.
I did it. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
My hearing aids shut off, so it asked me for my password for my computer, and I don't remember passwords very well, so it took me a few tries.
That runs in the family.
Yeah. So paying your electric bill is something that needs, like, one, you're a teacher. Two, you're a teacher. Most teachers, I was talking to friends, and I don't know what you make, but most teachers make maybe like $3,200 to $3,500 a month.
Yeah.
And they still have to pay for supplies for their students.
Yes, and I'm also a resident, so I don't get paid a full teacher salary.
Right. Okay. So those things are vital to share, especially as a teacher. How many freaking teachers do you know, or do I know, or do we all know, that work nights on the papers, don't put themselves first, work the weekends to do the lesson planning, and they don't get paid anything extra if they could just fit an extra hour into their day of this business while changing themselves and helping pay their bills? And 90% of them have student loans that are like racking onto their chest.
Yeah.
So that is that's vital to talk about for your people. And that's and it's amazing in those, again, attainable small things. People struggle just like we all struggle, and you need to remember that those things are important. Like, sometimes I sit and, like, Connor just brushing his teeth at night, or like, I'm going to Danny's karate. They're both getting belt promotions tomorrow. I normally wouldn't have made those things because I'd be working 12 hours because I needed that money. So sometimes I just sit there and I'm like, oh my God, like, this is the life that I didn't have, but I have been able to create.
Yeah.
And that is what is important in this business, because those small things are what people want in their lives. They just don't know how to believe in themselves, but they also don't know how to reach them. So I would definitely make that a post for sure.
I plan on it. But yeah, I wanted to share that because you had mentioned, like, just the small things, and I was like, yeah, because some people will be like, oh, and they don't say this, but some mindsets are like, oh, well, that's not a lot of money. I'm like, no, but if you're really struggling for money, it's still money on the side for not a lot. You're not really putting a lot of work. If you love what you're doing with it, it's not a lot of work.
Right.
And you're also improving yourself
right.
while doing it.
Right. It is said that this business opportunity is one of the best self-development programs with a compensation plan attached. And it's so friggin' true, because the more you grow and the better of a person you become, the more your income grows and the more people you help. So definitely talk about the business just as passionately as we talk about how the workouts and the supplements, the Shakeology and stuff, has changed our lives. Because the business opportunity is something that we don't talk about, but it's honestly the full package. It's the total body solution, plus becoming a part of a kick-ass, like, community, plus you're earning an income with it. You know what I'm saying? So we offer the challenge group, which is the total body solution, and an amazing community of kick-ass women. But then we somehow leave out the big package, like the ultimate package of, like, let's change your life, let's change your finances, let's change your fitness, let's change your mindset, and we'll wrap it all in a pretty bow. Right? So because we're afraid of what other people would think. Right? Right.
Yeah.
So here's something that I've learned, and I'm not saying that you guys do this, but don't learn from my past example, because I'm not doing this anymore. And I didn't really last year, but before that, like, we talk about community. Quit talking about community unless you talk about community with a purpose and a plan. Because we talk about community, like I said, a bunch of girls getting wasted on the beach or at a bar or whatever, which I'm not saying is bad. If you go to Summit, you'll see me with a margarita in my hand. And I have a shirt that says, if you're going to be salty, at least have a margarita. Like, I do those things, and I do go to the beach, and I do have drinks, and I do hang out with people in Punta Cana. That's fine. That's the after party. But what we're doing when we're only talking about community is we're inviting the people who just want to party and don't want to do any work. They don't want to show up for practice. And then we get mad because people are lazy as fuck. Here's the thing. People have work ethic, but we're attracting the people who just think it's super fun to get drunk every night in this business. So that is why I think it's important to show the work behind the scenes, which you've probably seen me do in my stories, so that you can continue to show the results. If you show the work behind the scenes and then you're showing everybody's success in our team, and then you're showing the accountability group's success and those people in that kind of community with purpose and a plan, that is going to attract a much different crowd than people who are like, oh yeah, I want to go get a margarita. No, we're going to go to work, and then we're going to go get a margarita. We're going to go to work, we're going to hit our personal records, and then we'll celebrate along the way. Does that make sense? Because as a basketball coach, but as a player, I'm all about the people that, okay, you can look at it this way. There were, like, in high school, there were clubs.
Cliques.
No, there were clubs. There were Bible study groups, and then, there were cliques. And then you have the people who, like, play sports. Like, go to practice 5 days a week.
Yes.
Show up every day. I'm not talking about, like, stereotypes, okay, Court? I'm talking about the people.
School. Yeah.
I'm talking about the people that when you show up to, like, a collecting group or a Bible study group, like, or girls that just gossip all the time, it is not the same as people that show up to practice 5 days a week and blood, sweat, and tears on the court and win the national championship together. They're not the same people. We want the people that want to win the national championship. We want the people that want to blood, sweat, and tears and puke with us and get pissed off and be in our little pod together, like, frustrated, but also, like, supporting each other and cheering each other on. That's what we want.
Like our group chat.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly like that. So, again, community because we worked hard. Community because we have a purpose. Community because we have a plan. And the after party because we worked really effing hard to get there. So that's all I have. You run, I run, you walk, I walk. You throw a temper tantrum in the Target parking lot, your ass is staying there by themselves. I don't think I have anything else. Nope. That's all I got. All right. Do you have any questions for me? Do you have anything you want to add to this? No? Are both of you, are you using... Kelsey, I have something that I want to tag you in Boss Babes. So, you know how you said you didn't have a tracker? No, you didn't have a printer. You didn't have a printer. Or you didn't have an Office Max. I got this baby spiral bounded. Or whatever. Office Max does it. I don't know how far your Office Max is. Is it far?
We don't even have one, I think, within like 200 miles.
Oh
I'm very interested in where you live.
God. Okay.
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
So.
Like, Marissa lives in like something in the middle of you and I, and then I just live in the city, and you live middle of nowhere.
I think I live in the middle of nowhere, but she really sounds like she lives in the middle of nowhere.
She
I've
lives.
got farm fields on every side of my house.
Oh my God. She really lives in the middle of nowhere.
So how far is it to like your grocery store?
Well, to the grocery store, it's like what, 20 minutes? Yeah, like 20 minutes to like our small town, but there's no Walmart, there's no
Oh my God. It's
office
like,
supply store, there's
it's
It's
like,
like Auntie Franny's.
yeah. She has her own
it's
little.
like a drive-through town.
Yeah. Yep, that's my aunt's house. I'm going there next week, actually. I go there every fall, winter, whatever, to go skiing. And she has her own little Hannaford, and it's like the smallest store I've ever seen in my entire life. Smallest grocery store I've ever seen.
My grocery store is right across the street from me.
No, not me. Not me. So I have to tag you in something because there's a girl that made something like this but cheaper, and it has the tracker system in it. So I'll tag you in that. I was gonna buy that one, but I went with this one instead. But what?
Can you tag me in that too?
Yeah, I'll just send you all the link for it. All right. Does anybody have any questions or anything to add?
No, I'm just letting, like, I'm still, I literally just talked about this in the therapy session. But I am slowly getting, so, like, my organization skills, I'm organized, but I want to be more efficient with it. So I'm slowly transitioning my stuff to also being on, like, the Outlook with my calendar on my phone type of deal. So, like, it's taking an adjustment. And that's reminders, and that's what I'm using. But I haven't been using the tracker, like that one, because I forget because I'm trying to adjust to the other things right now to then that not be overwhelming to then use that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because when I also first started this, I wasn't using that. So I was just like, okay, I did this part, I did this part, I did this part. So I forget about that.
Yeah.
And it's over.
Well, get your shit together.
I'm trying. It's the process.
I know. You're doing fine, and I'm really proud of you. And you have 1 month left to hit your success starters, and I'm not, like, worried that you're not going to do it. So just this is literally foolproof, and that's a thing. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, if you show up to it every single day and you just do the bare minimum of inviting 3 to 5 people and 1 or 2 people to your business every single day with excitement and enthusiasm, you're going to hit your Success Club goal. You're going to build a business. It's foolproof. The only, like I say in my stories every time, the only people who don't succeed are the ones who don't do the vital behaviors. And there's this thing going around Facebook where, like, it's called surveys.com, where you can fill out surveys and make an income, but you can't actually, like, take the money out of, like, you can't withdraw the money or whatever until you hit a certain amount of recruits, referrals, and commissions. I'm like, okay, if that's not, like, at least we get paid no matter how many people, like, we don't have to hit 3 people in order to get paid, everybody. We get paid whether we sell 1 Energize or nothing. Y'all don't get paid unless you hit, like, 600. That's insane. And it's not even, like, I don't know. It's a scam. It's one of those stupid. Refer your friends and you get 15% commission. What? You're not even selling a product. That is the definition of a pyramid scheme, y'all. Just so you know. So, yeah. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're all doing amazing, and I'm super excited. And Kelsey's going to hit diamond so that she can come to Summit with us and have fun and take pictures together as a team and hang out. What were you going to say?
I'm gonna hit. What am I hitting?
Success Club 6.
6.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna hit. So I can come to Summit too.
Yeah, you're coming. And I'm going to have to share a bed with you.
Yep, you will. It's like when we were younger all over again.
Great. All right. Love you all. I will see you in our group chat. And then I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a call next Thursday. I'm going to be in the middle of nowhere with really shitty Wi-Fi. And What?
That was my son, sorry.
Oh, I thought it was Courtney. So you guys might be able to do a power hour together if you want, or we'll try to figure something out. Or maybe I can do it when I come home, but I'm always available. Answer your questions, or we can all deal with each other.
Maybe get an hour next last week. Right, see how many we can get.
What'd you
I'll
say?
see if you want to do a power hour next week.
Yeah, it'll be the last Thursday of the month. You might as well push as hard as you can to start off March the strongest way possible.